Hello, my dears. How are you doing today? I hope that you're good, that you, your family, and your loved ones are healthy, happy, and safe. So, welcome to this video. And if you're new to the channel, of course, welcome to the channel. And today's video is all about the first impressions, but it's not only about that, it's also about the first meeting, some very spicy details, if we can get some. So I'm going to be pretty open-minded when it comes to the messages that are going to come through when it comes to this reading. But first and foremost, I would like to thank everybody from especially my Instagram followers, because they were the ones that always send me their interesting suggestions for the readings. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. And let's start right away with giving you the options. So the first option is the painted wall, the second one is the green plant, and then the third one is the card of the moon. So please pick the pile or the piles that you feel most drawn to. Of course, if you would like to take more time, you can pause the video and take the adequate time that you feel that it's needed. But for me, I'm gonna start right away with option number one, which is the the blue paint or the painted wall. Let's get first, we're gonna keep your card in here for a moment, and let's get some cards about your meeting. So, and by the way, this is a tarot deck, but I mostly read it intuitively because the pictures and the like illustrations in this particular deck, they always give me maybe different ideas from the actual meaning of the tarot cards. So just so you know, there might be some kind of information that might differ from the traditional meanings of the card. So let's get right away with your reading, and we have the Six of Swords, two more cards, please. How about your meeting? How about your meeting, please? Okay, the Eight of Swords and the High Priestess. Alrighty. So I can see right away that your meeting could be maybe in a family gathering or something that is involving people that you have fun with, because this is always the feeling that the snowman gives me, is a feeling of warmth for some reason, a feeling of having fun, of enjoying yourself, of playing around. It could be as well during winter that you're going to be meeting your future spouse or the person that you're inquiring about. But what I see mostly is that there might be certain circumstances where maybe you getting into the next level, or maybe you talking together, because it might be a little bit tricky. It could be because you're going to be among friends or among family members. So with this High Priestess, I see definitely that you're going to be feeling like there is an interest, especially from your part, because you can see this little girl in here. She's looking at this snowman, and the snowman is like almost playing as if they are not even there or not interested, and they might be invested in other things, and maybe even like making it sound or maybe making it seem that they are not as interested as you. It's all about maybe because this in this picture, or maybe this card that you have chosen for this reading, it's almost like you know, when you there are some kind of competitions, or maybe some kind of lotteries, cards where you scratch and you see if you have won or not. So there is a phase that this person are going to be having when you two are going to be meeting first, but there is more to it than what they are just trying to portray. Definitely there is an interest, but it's just that the circumstances where you're going to be meeting, they're going to be maybe restraining you a little bit into maybe talking or having some alone time or anything or something like that. So it could be as well in like something that is related to studies or so. Let me get more messages. Let me see. Let's get some cards from here. I don't know why I heard as well, like for people that are still studying or going to college, going to studies, and having their studies right now, I see that it could be as well during a school trip, because the Six of Swords is also about, speaks about traveling. And okay, two cards fell, and this card is giving me the vibe of celebrations, of having fun. So the first one actually says, do you like dancing? When did you dance last time? Yeah, all about celebration, having fun. It could be as well during some kind of a special holiday. It depends on where you live, it depends on your culture, but I see that Christmas also might be significant, especially if you are like in a culture that actually celebrates this holiday. Let me get the second card that actually fell. One moment, please. Okay. How is your sense of humor? Um, what kind of sense of humor actually makes you laugh? Can you give an example? Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna have a lot of fun, and I see that as well, because you can see the snowman here, he's laughing. I see that they're going to be almost like the life of the party. So there might be lots of people around them, and they might like crack some jokes and have a lot of fun, and they really are going to be pulling your attention a lot. So now let's see how you're gonna think of each other. So what is the first impression that you're going to be making when it comes to your first meeting? So let me get first of all one card from each side. So this is your side. How are you going to be feeling towards them? Your first, like when it comes to them, and what is their first impression? Like what is the impression that they're going to have when it comes to you in this particular side? All right, so. So let's start with you. So, okay, delight. Count your blessings and enjoy your life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. So what I see in here is that you're going to be feeling like this person actually can make you feel lots of joy, lots of happiness. This is a very almost like shiny person. They shine from the inside, and it's just they are very much fun to be around. And this is exactly how you're gonna feel. You really would want to be with them. I think it goes beyond maybe being in a romantic connection with them. I see that you would want to be in their surroundings, because they're so much, they're just fun to be around. So how about them? So how are they going to be feeling when it comes to your first meeting? Okay, this one, partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. This particular deck is like the words in here are minuscule, if you can see. And what I see in here is that they're gonna look at you as someone that actually can match them, someone that maybe you check lots of points when it comes to their checklist, if they have any. And when it comes to this impression that they're going to be having with you, when it comes to teamwork, I see that you might maybe play some games, or maybe have some kind let me just give you an example. Maybe you're going for bowling, and you're going to be playing in teams, and it's just that they're going to be feeling like you vibe together pretty well, and they're going to be seeing that maybe you're very good as if you would want to be friends, or maybe, yeah, I see pretty similar. I don't see that there is a very strong romantic interest right off the bat that is going to be forming between the both of you from the beginning, but I see that you're going to be just simply interested to be with each other in any kind of relationship, and then things are going to be building up in the future. So let's get more cards when it comes to you and your impression. Okay, so 2 cards for you. 10 of Wands. And Justice. So what I can see in here is that maybe at the time that you're going to be meeting, you're gonna have to do lots of things. It could be that your work is gonna like require lots of energy from you. You would want maybe to do lots of things. It could be as well moving things around, especially if you're maybe moving residence. There are lots of tasks, or maybe your life is going to be quite busy, and you would need to maybe multitask lots of things when you're going to be about to meet. And your meeting actually is going to be almost like, because here there is the number 10, and almost in here with this number 9, I see that number 11, I'm sorry, I see that there's going to be some kind of relief, a relief that maybe especially if you're going to be meeting in a circumstances where there is a new social group that you're going to be in, or maybe you're going to be meeting some new people. And the Justice card is you're going to be feeling like, oh, really it's time for you to balance your life, and it's time also for you to open yourself maybe to new friendships, to just have fun, and to balance your hard work with some very much needed fun times. And yeah, it's almost like you're gonna come back to your own balance and to your own stable mind when you two are going to be meeting. Let's get more cards. When it comes to your person, so how are they going to feel, or maybe their impression? The Death card. Oh. Yeah. So when it comes to the 7 of Cups is in the bottom of the deck. When it comes to your person, I see definitely that they might have lots of options. But in here, when it comes to their first impression, when it comes to you, I see that they would want to be friends with you, but they definitely don't want things to be platonic. All right? So I see that they're going to be looking at you as a possible partner for them. So they don't want to be friend zoned, and they're going to be making sure that there is an actual interest that is going to be always between you two. But at some point in time, I see definitely that they're going to be coming out of the shadows, basically, and revealing their true intentions, especially when they're going to be in better circumstances, as we have seen earlier. Maybe you're going to be meeting with friends, and it's going to be a bit awkward maybe to take some time together and just to start talking. So I see that, especially with this Page of Cups, I see that if you're going to be exchanging, as an example, exchanging numbers, I see that there's going to be lots of messaging together and lots of talking, and things are going to be evolving slowly but surely. So I don't see that things are going to be like blown like right off the bat, like falling in love together or anything of the sort, as in love at first sight. I don't see that in this particular option. But what I see is that this emotional connection that you're going to be having together is something that is going to be progressive and slow, but going in the right direction, basically. So this is what I see for you, my option number 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like your own private reading, you can reach out to me. All the information is in the info box down below. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye. So if you have chosen option number 2, welcome guys to your reading. And let's start right away with your first meeting with your future spouse. We're gonna keep your card in here and we're gonna start with some tarot cards. Alrighty, so how about your first meeting with your future spouse or the person that you're inquiring about? Like, let's see. Your first meeting, please. Your first meeting, 3 cards. All right, 2 cards already. We have the Page of Swords, the 5 of Cups, 1 more card. Okay, King of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful. At the bottom of the deck we have the Empress. Alrighty, so what I see in here is that there is a possibility of you two meeting actually online, but what I see mostly is that you are going to be in some kind of a rough patch, or maybe a bit maybe just you will be broken up with a partner, or maybe in some kind of situation where you feel that there was a loss. Maybe you're going to be feeling a little bit defeated by all the partners that you're going to be meeting, and you're going to feel like maybe you're just wasting your time, and where is your actual partner, and you are done waiting for the right one. And I see that maybe you're going to be meeting online and maybe talking together a little bit, and this person actually, they are very, very emotionally stable. They might give you advice, and they might maybe start talking to you, and you're going to be feeling like those interactions are actually very healing for you. You can see it as well with the cards that you have chosen for this pile, which is the green plant, and this card also like gives me the indication like of growth and also of a healing. So this interaction that you're going to be having together is going to be very much healing for you, and you're going to be starting to see the cup half full instead of the cup half empty. And I see as well that this person, they're going to be starting to connect with you emotionally, and definitely there is a lot of passion that is going to be building up between you two. But like that's just generally speaking, this is like those are the circumstances where you two are going to be meeting. You could be starting just being, it's almost like them being your confidant, or just confessing to each other. And I see that for both sides, they could as well confess to you maybe certain things that they have experienced in their lives, and it's just going to be bonding with each other and moving on from everything that have happened in the past, basically. Let's get some cards about your first meeting. Okay. Are you a member of an association or a club? So yeah, and you can see in here there is a heart with an arrow. Yeah, I see that you could, as an example, be in the same you could meet in a group chat, maybe of certain people. You're gonna start talking, and maybe you're gonna notice each other and start talking in private afterwards. But it could be as well maybe in an Instagram post. Excuse me one moment. Yeah, sorry, I had to open the door. And so yeah, as I have told you, you might, as an example, comment on the same post, maybe in an Instagram page or something of the sort, and you're gonna notice each other, and then afterwards you're gonna start maybe talking in private. Yeah, so let's get one more card. You could be as well, like as the card actually is mentioning, meet in an association or maybe a club that you're going to be joining together. Do you eat a lot of candy? If yes, what is the temptation that you cannot resist? So as I have told you, there is two birds in here with a heart in the middle, which means that lots of talking that is going to be initiating between the both of you. And there is lots of passion that this person actually they're going to be feeling towards you. It's just that they're going to be taking their time to open up to you when it comes to their emotions. But what I see in here is that your conversations are going to be very deep, and you're going to know a lot about this person when it comes to you too, especially before your meeting. You're gonna talk a lot about all kind of things that happened, or maybe your aspiration, what you would want to do in the future. So lots of deep talking between the both of you. And right now, let's see when it comes to the impressions. So what is your impression in here and their impression in this side? So let's start with your impression. What is the impression that you're going to be having? So what is the impression that you're going to be having towards this person? Two cards. Okay, two cards. So trust and passion. Leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. Yeah, move forward. This connection that you're going to be having with this person is at last going to be having a very important effect on you, so that you can trust again, instead, so that you can move on at last from any kind of hardships that you have had in the past. And also there is going to be lots of passion. Do what excites you, get fired up about your life, increase your energy levels. So it could be as well as we have seen earlier, that you might meet in some kind of club, or maybe do some activity together that you're going to be enjoying. So lots of passion, definitely, and we have seen that already. So how about them? I actually want to continue with you and get more cards when it comes to the impression that you're going to be having. And then we're gonna move on to your partner. So what is the impression? Okay, two cards. Oh wow. Yeah. At last, someone that is reliable, and someone that's actually is going to be opening up your eyes to like the possibility of a better future, because the rainbow always gives me the vibe of hope, of having faith again. So as I have told you, this connection that you're going to be having with this person is very, very healing, very healing. And I see that they might as well have been in the past, or maybe have been through the same events that you have experienced, or maybe had the same hardships, and they had the capacity or maybe the strength to move on, and they're going to be really sharing with you some very valuable advice, so that you can get to this very optimistic, bright and shiny kind of mentality again. Alrighty, so let's get some information about them. So what is the impression that they're going to be having when it comes to you? What is their first impression? One card please. Oh, way too many. One card please. Okay. Discernment. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. So yeah, they're not going to be revealing their inner, like their desire towards you right off the bat. But I see that especially this unicorn, like look how connected and attached he looks towards this beautiful woman in here. And I see that they're going to be a little secretive when it comes to their emotions, but I see most definitely that the interest is going to be like from the first moment that they're going to be seeing you, they're going to be interested in you, and they would want for things to actually grow and move on to the next level. Let's get more cards. So how about their first impression? Justice. Wow. Yeah, so they're going to be seeing that you are a fair person, someone that is trustworthy, and we have seen the trust already like a couple of times in this reading, and they're going to be seeing that they're like you being together, it's an opportunity for them to be in a very balanced connection and a very balanced relationship. And also because I see that there is lots of passion that they're going to be having towards you, they're going to be feeling like it's also going to be reciprocated, and you really are a very you have a lot of potential when it comes to how they're going to be perceiving you when you're going to be meeting or when you're going to be starting to talk to each other. So this is what I see when it comes to your reading, my dears. I hope that it resonated with you. If you would like your own private reading, you can of course reach out to me. All the information is in the info box down below. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my dear option number 3. So if you have chosen the card of the moon, welcome, guys, to your reading. We're gonna keep your card in here for a moment, and we're gonna start right away by getting some cards and get some information about your first meeting with your future spouse or the person that you're asking about. So how about your first meeting? Let's get 3 cards. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Oops. What is this card? The World. Okay. Yeah, obviously. So I can tell you right off the bat that this person, they might be your boss. You might work together in some kind of a project. Let's see at the bottom of the deck, yeah, 3 of Wands, seeing things in a bright way. Maybe they're going to be giving you a shot in some kind of a company. Maybe they're going to be the ones that are going to be contacting you and giving you maybe the news that you've got a new job, or maybe you got a new opportunity. And yeah, I see that there might be some kind of work that is going to be permitting you actually to meet. Let's get more cards. And with this World card, I see that, yeah, opportunity. It's the same thing as the Knight of Pentacles. A new start for you, and also they're going to be opening a new door when it comes to your career, especially. What are the compliments that people make to you often, and how long was your long-lasting relationship, and what was his name? So what I see in here is that you can see this heart. There is a lock in here, so you are not gonna know that this person actually are interested in you in any kind of way. Let me just tell you that right off the bat, because they're going to be feeling like maybe your connection is like it's not something that should happen. You are in a work environment, and also how they're going to be actually expressing their feelings, especially if they cannot express them in an explicit way, by giving you compliments. They're going to be complimenting your work, complimenting the way that you conduct your work, and also complimenting lots of qualities about you, and having some very casual conversations with you. But the intention is going to be something else, like for sure. They're going to be having an interest towards you, but I see that especially if they are your boss or maybe a manager in the place where you're gonna work, it's not going to be possible for you maybe to take things off the ground right off the bat. So things might start slow, especially when I get this image of the email with the heart. An email is very, very formal, a formal way of of connecting between two people. So I see that things are going to be slow and evolving very slowly, but you're gonna get there, because as you can see, there is a heart in this email, which means that it's just that they wouldn't know even if you are in a relationship, or maybe if you are with someone, and so they're going to be inquiring about more and more information about you, little by little. And you have chosen obviously the card of the moon, which is the card of things that are hidden, or you not getting really the bigger picture about what is going on. But I see that in this particular relationship, it's all about time, and the more you're going to be giving it the time that it needs, you're gonna get there. All right. Okay, let's get when it comes to the impressions. So what is your impression? What impression this person is actually going to be leaving when it comes to you in your first meeting? So what impression are you going to be having towards this person? What is your first impression? I'm gonna take this one. Innocence. Take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. So what I see in here is that your first impression about this person, you can see, excuse me, you can see the moon on the background, which is you're going to be completely oblivious when it comes to their feelings towards you. But the first impression that you're gonna have when it comes to your person is that you're gonna know that you're gonna there is a lot to learn from this person. You can see that there is here a little baby unicorn, and there is his almost like father, or maybe a guide for this little baby. And what I see in here is that you're gonna feel like I'm gonna learn a lot from this person. Maybe they're going to be even giving you some kind of traineeship at the beginning, or maybe giving you indications about how to conduct your work. So yeah, let's get 2 more cards, and maybe we can get additional information about that. Yeah, again, it's all about pentacles, my dears. And yeah, this is the apprentice card. So yeah, you're gonna feel like this person, they are very knowledgeable, and you would want to learn a lot from them. Yeah, and that really you are very lucky, especially when this person, they're going to be making lots of effort so that you can learn a lot. So it's a new cycle, and you can see all the angels, they have books in their hands, so you're gonna really definitely learn a lot. And this is the first impression that this person are going to be leaving when it comes to you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, you see that this person, they have a lot under their sleeves, and you're going to be very attentive on when it comes to the indications or information that they're going to be giving you. But as I have told you, it's almost like you're going to be a little perplexed, especially after the first meeting. Afterwards, you're going to be feeling like there is something under the surface, but it's just that you will not be sure before this person actually they're going to be confessing their feelings to, for you. You will not be 100% sure about how they feel about you. So let's get some cards when it comes to them, when it comes to your person. So how about their first impression? Hope. Oh, beautiful. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. So what I see in here is that even if the circumstances where you're going to be meeting, they're not going to be the best for you to actually be in a romantic relationship together, but they're going to be very hopeful, and they're not going to be brushing off. Yeah, look at that. They're going to be willing to give you advice, to give you words of support, and this is really the way that they're going to be expressing that they're interested toward expressing their interest is by giving you compliments, by encouraging you. Let's get one more card. yeah, but they're going to be feeling like maybe I shouldn't say anything, and what if I say something and it's not going to be reciprocated, and we are working together and it's going to be ruining the mood in the when it comes to, yeah, the job. So they're going to be having this idea about what will be the repercussions maybe on the job, like environment. And yeah, this is really what they're going to be thinking throughout this first period, where they're going to be pretty much reluctant when it comes to confessing to you their feelings. So I didn't do that when it comes to the first two piles, but I wanted to give you one message from this deck for some reason. Okay. Determination, resolution, let me see in here, integrity, and testing our consciousness. Yeah, yeah, you can see in here with this number 4 and 3. 4 is all about stability and having a stable ground, and number 3 is all about cooperation. It's also significant, has a very deep significance when it comes to a job and cooperation in between like people that work together. So just so you know, even if this person are going to be feeling like maybe your first meeting was not very favorable when it comes to you being in a relationship, but they're going to be pretty much determined into making it happen in any kind of way. So do not worry about that. So this is what I see for you, my dears. My dear, option number 3. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like your own private reading, you can of course reach out to me. All the information is in the info box down below. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.